Hello everybody, welcome back to Burnt Church. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's cooled off just a little bit here. We got a little bit of a shower last night and it's not real bad out here right now, so I've been looking forward to this day. We're going to go out here in the garden and pick us a couple of tomatoes. We're going to get some with electroculture and some without. And if you'll stick around a few minutes, we're going to do a taste test. And we're going to put this to rest. Are electroculture tomatoes any better than the ones without the electroculture? I've seen a lot of other videos talking about the way it makes things taste. And we've done some videos ourselves. So I'll put some cards up here if you hadn't seen our other videos on electroculture taste test. On the corn and on the cucumbers. Y'all can go check those out. But I thought we would do this taste test today. It has worked out perfect. Our daughter has came in. She lives out of town and she's came in and stayed with us. And she's going to be on camera with me doing the taste test. Usually it's just me. So today we're going to have two different opinions on which one tastes the best. So we'll go out here in the garden, see what we can find. We'll take a short look around the garden while we're out there. A lot of our garden is done gone, but we'll look at what's left and see what's going on out there. I just love antiques. Y'all see that antique bucket here, or pan I guess is what you'd call that. We just bought it at an antique store a few days ago. I had a boo-boo right there. We had a flat on the backhoe yesterday, so I pulled it up here to the shop, gonna put a plug in it. Well, I did, I stuck a plug in it. Guess what happened then? It went to leaking around the valve stem. Any of you know why it went to leaking around the valve stem whenever I put a plug in it? Leave a comment if you know. So right out here is our electroculture only tomatoes. Now these are the tomatoes that hasn't been fertilized. All they've got is electroculture, no fertilizer. And these are the two that we're going to pick from on the tomatoes. I think we're going to have a couple of tomatoes on this first one. And then our second one down here is a lot bigger plant. So it's got a ripe tomato down in there also. So we'll pick from these two. And I'll pick the best looking tomato out of the two to try for our taste test. Then we'll go over here to our other tomatoes and we'll get us one that has no electroculture. Right down in here is a nice one, looks like. He's perfectly ripe. He ought to be really juicy. We'll get him, then we'll move right over here and get one more. So I've got a way of making sure that we don't get these mixed up. I've got this different color tape, and we'll put some tape on these that's got the electroculture. Right down here looks like a pretty nice one. Yeah, he's a little bad on the other side. He's still eatable, but I was hoping for a better one than that. We may have to use that first one that we got. Well, here's another real pretty one. He's pretty good and ripe also. So we've got 3 in there from the electroculture. So we're going to put this pink label on those 3 tomatoes. So there we go. We've got our 3 electroculture tomatoes. Boy, our okra needs picked. Look there, what's some okra. It's been so hot the last couple of days, I hadn't been out here in the garden. But I need to get some of that big okra off of there. I'll let it go to seed, but I'm not going to let it go to seed right now. I'm going to keep it picked for a while longer. Towards the end of the season, I'll just start leaving it on there and let it get big. That way we'll have some more okra seed for next year. We've been saving that variety for several years. Our cucumbers is still doing pretty good. They need a little more rain. Like I said, we got a little rain this morning, but we need a little more. I got a surprise here too. some of you that's been keeping up with the channel, I'll show you what we've got going on right here. If you remember, a few days ago we had a storm and it broke over our little cherry tomato. So some of it did die, but it's come back to life now, and I think it's going to be fine. These tomato plants right here, those are German pinks, I think is going to be the name of them. It's either a German pink or a Cherokee purple, I think was the name. One of the two, I can't really remember. But we've got a lot of different tomatoes here, but we're not going to pick these because they've got electroculture on them. You can see that copper wire right there. So I'm going to try to find a couple that's about the same size. Right here looks like a perfect one. This one right here. He's close to the same size as them. I'll try to find one more. We're going to let my wife cut these up and put them on a plate for us. That way we have no idea which one's which. And I'll let her pick from these which ones she wants to use. So our next one, I think we'll get this one right here. What do y'all think? I think I need to get one more. That way she has 3 choices from each variety. So we'll get one more tomato. Right here looks like a pretty one. Right there's another pretty one. There we go, we got 3 of each. Our sweet potatoes are going wild. They're loving this hot temperature that we've been having. Well, we got us 3 of each now. We'll go in here and see if my wife will fix this up for us. And me and my daughter, we'll give it a taste and see. I wish the other kids were here. We'd had them here, we'd had 4 different people to taste it, but they're not here right now. She is, so me and her will give it a taste test and see which ones taste the best. Well, this is our oldest daughter, and she's gonna help us do this taste test. My wife's just about got the tomatoes ready, and we'll give them a taste and see if we can tell any difference between the electroculture and the non-electroculture. She's got them served out here on 4 plates. One's electroculture and one's not. We have no idea which is which. They are double plated to where you can't see through. I'm assuming that she's got a sticker on the bottom of whichever one is the electroculture. So, which one you want to try first?
The one closest to me.
Okay. We'll try the one closest to us here first. Mine's the juiciest. The one closest to me. Looks like it's the juiciest. Yours?
They look about the same.
About the same. You see mine here? It's got a lot more juice.
That one over there is real dry looking.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And they have no salt on them. They're plain Jane tomatoes, which in the South is not normal.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the time we have salt on them. That one's real good. Or mine is.
I don't like that.
You didn't like that one?
No.
I'm going to take one more bite of mine. That one tastes real good to me. Now we'll try our next one.
Get you a drink. Oh, apparently we have to get a drink of water in between.
Yeah, we're going to get a drink to wash our mouths out. Now then, this one on mine is a lot drier looking tomato. Y'all can probably see there, that and there's a lot juicier.
Oh, that's good.
So your second one's tasting better?
That one's better.
Now see, I can't tell now. They both tasting real good to me. I'm gonna try this one again.
Get you a drink.
This happens to me every time. They both go tasting good, both of them. I'm gonna go with this one for me.
Oh, bleh. I don't like that one at all.
Okay.
No, I don't like that one.
So this is the one I'm picking.
This one.
That one's the one you picked. All right, let's look under the bottom of them and see which ones we've got here. Mine is the Electroculture.
This one.
The one I picked is Electroculture. The one you picked's not Electroculture.
I like plain Jane tomatoes, y'all.
So we're split on it. But at least we've got two opinions this time. Before, on the corn, we just had the one opinion. And on the cucumbers, we done two different opinions. Y'all check those videos out. I put a card in here for you to go watch them. So it's kind of a split here. I picked the Electroculture, and she picked the other one. But anyway, I thank y'all for watching, and I pray God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one.